I literally like fell into like a mini depression, you can say, because I was so used to seeing my face in a certain way. By God's grace, I've not done any surgery. Oh my God, I was like learning so much of contouring over here, which I've never done in my entire life. I love it, it's so cozy and cutesy.
Welcome to Pinkula. This is Aina Mehta and today I have the multi-talented and gorgeous Elli with me. Hi Elli.
Hi.
Welcome to Pinkula.
Thank you so much.
How have you been? How's it going?
I have been great by God's grace, I will say.
Before we dive on to the fashion note, what I'd like to ask you is, this is what I have personally observed and I've seen you. You've always been prim and proper, you've been in shape, and I'm just like, how does she always look so good? Does there go a lot of effort to look the way you do off camera and a lot of lifestyle change, or is it just naturally you're blessed this way?
First of all, thank you so much, and I know my mom and grandmom will be very happy to hear this. I'd say it's both. In the beginning, when I actually moved to India, I suddenly got acne for the first time ever in my life. And that kind of like freaked me out because it was like, I was someone who never even used to get like pimples. And suddenly, and it happened at the time when I just signed my first movie, which gave even more stress because I was like, oh my God, I want to like look my best on the screen, and suddenly this has come up. And
was it during Mickey virus?
Yes.
Okay.
So we tried to like cover it, a lot, and like, I think in few scenes you can kind of like see it and all, and I was just like, I literally like fell into like a mini depression, you can say, because I was so used to seeing my face in a certain way, and then cut to these like huge acne, and you're like, what is going on? And you're trying to figure it out, like, what is it that I'm eating wrong, or what creams do I have to put? And like, I've tried literally like all kinds of creams, like I've tried everything, and it was really, really difficult. And then cut to one day, I just tried this aloe vera gel, and I started to only apply that on my face, and it just did like wonders. Like literally, it's been so good, and I just realized that I was spending so much of money on all these like expensive branded creams and everything, but aloe vera gel just like did it. And I've realized that it's very important to use sunscreen. Like, I'm one of those, I'm sorry, but I'm one of those who were like, nahin yaar, like I would never put sunscreen. So I'm taking more care now actually.
For your previous story with Pinkvilla, you did mention that there were people who commented on probably your forehead and the way you looked and your features, and they told you how you should correct it. Did you ever probably step into a makeup room, picked up a contour palette and contoured your forehead to actually make it the way they asked you to, and make changes that people actually tried, building in that insecurity?
By God's grace, I've not done any surgery. Like, actually, I'll tell you, what I realized was that, people put so much of stress in you with the way that, oh, you need to lose more, or your fat cheeks, or you're this and that, so like constantly, if you're eating a chocolate, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna put on, or like you're having a pizza slice, you're like, oh, and you're stressing, that it kind of like really affects you, and it's as if no matter how much you work out, like I used to go twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. I would work out so hard, and it was just so difficult to get into the shape that I wanted until I actually started with yoga. And when I started with yoga and then cut to meditation, I just got this like peace from within. And that's when I completely transformed, because there were people who ended up telling me such things also, like, change so many things. But I was like, no, I love myself. Like deep down inside, I was like, but I love myself and how like God has created me. But I ended up getting affected, and yes, this contouring that you're talking about, oh my God, I was like learning so much of contouring over here, which I've never done in my entire life. And yes, of course, you get conscious, your confidence starts to suddenly like break down, and you start to feel that, oh, maybe I'm not like maybe good enough, and you know, all those like terrible, stupid things, you know. So you just have to really take care of yourself. But yeah, and I just have to mention this one thing, which I find like extremely like annoying, and I feel it's so outdated.
Okay.
It's like a thing. I don't know if it's a thing like in our industry, maybe because like a lot of people are stressing with constantly wanting to lose weight, and it's been this whole thing of like being like size zero and all of that. Literally, like, and I've started to say that to people now because I'm actually in a phase where I want to put on weight.
Okay.
And it's actually difficult for me to put on weight. It's as if my metabolism is just so
gotten used to you losing.
Good that it's like constantly burning, and I'm like, no, I want to put on some weight, you know. Let's just say you look good. Hey, you look so beautiful, not like you lost weight.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just have to like put that out there.
So one more thing, what I want to know is what you've noticed. You've been extremely experimental with your hair looks.
My hair looks, yes.
You've had like beautiful long hair, and then you've gone short, and then you've done red hair, and Malang was like a complete different look. What is the vibe we can look forward to now? Like what's coming up?
Oh my god, it's something super cool. It's something in one of my next movies. It's gonna be something actually in both my movies. The ones I'm currently shooting for. There will be a new look. Again.
Now I think we're gonna dive into something that we're here for. In the month of December, it's like the party season, and there's so many things happening, and it's the month where you can experiment with your looks, go a notch higher, be subtle. We've seen on your Instagram there are a lot of times you style yourself, and keeping that in mind, Elli has a few of her December essentials out here, and she's going to run us through as to what her December lookbook is going to look like. So let's get started.
First of all, this is the winter jacket, which I recently got actually because I will be traveling outside of Mumbai, and I realize it's very cold, so I need like a thicker jacket. And I have to mention, this is not real. This is fake. And it's very important, I feel, for like salesmen out there to also understand that there are a lot of people who does not want to buy jackets if it has real fur. So this one is more like for like Mumbai thanda wala weather. This would be a bit too much.
I think you'll feel hot in the puffer.
And then this is something also like I recently picked this one up. I love it. It's so cozy and cutesy. So like either I combine it with this with these pair of jeans where the green color is matching the
we have green again.
I know. Or these ones, which also then picks up this color.
So you can style it.
These also like have a very like winter vibe.
I think because of the material, it's a little
the
on the
material,
side.
and also the color. So you have that. So either I'll wear this or I'll wear this, or actually this one also goes really well with like
what you're currently wearing.
What I'm currently wearing.
For sure. It's very cute.
Not with the socks though.
It's like a nice
Can you
day.
see my socks?
It's super cute.
And then I love these two dresses, so I got them in both the color.
So I think these would go like well with.
This is more for like, you know, I would say this is more like for a dinner. Like you tie it like this on your waist, and with like a pair of stiletto and a nice handbag, and like maybe like red lips, and it can be like a Christmas dinner. And the white one, I would say, is more for like a Christmas lunch. Again with a pair of stilettos if you want to do white ones, or you can do black ones, and again with a matching bag or any other color also. But like for Christmas, I would go more, what do you call it, like basic colors? What do you call it?
Basic.
Rather than going like poppy, like pink or
loud
something. I wouldn't do that on a Christmas day. But like this one, I would definitely wear like for a Christmas brunch you can say because it's like white, so it's bright, and you know, we're here to spread light.
Yeah.
So when I was a little one, I used to be so naughty that the night before I would sneak down and to the living room, and I would actually see which are all my gifts, and I would open them very nicely
So that you know what's coming.
and I would know what I was getting, and then nicely chupke se I would put it back again. And you know, few times I got caught, and my parents, they still joke about it, that I would always say, yeah, but one can forget also.
That's your excuse.
Yeah, that was my excuse, that one can forget also. Ki matlab, I won't remember tomorrow what I'm getting. So I used to do that.
Fun.
I don't do that anymore, you know. But yeah, and then these are just 3 different type of like party
December calls
dresses.
for party.
Yeah, this was like very New Year's. So I would say this one is more if you just want to be like quirky, fun, bubbly,
Yeah.
bit wild.
Yeah.
During New Year's Eve.
But you can't not do
It's
December
very
without
like that,
bling.
like happy.
Yeah.
And like yay, like let's party. And this one is more like very sensual and like
Ladylike.
elegant and lady. If you just want to be the more like happy New Year's, everyone.
Like that kind
yeah, and just like
Yeah.
give a little bit of moves here and there. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
one has that vibe.
Yeah.
And this one is just like, I really love this one also. This is also like so chic, really has that also
Proper.
like Christmas. Yeah, this is also again a little bit in the same, like, yeah, vibe of proper and a married type. No, I'm just kidding. No, maybe actually. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I'm not married though. Yeah.
And we have this little,
And then we have this one. I love it.
I think it's matching your outfit right now.
Yeah. So these ones you can wear like differently and style it differently and just feel like you're in France or something.
Now
you
it goes
know?
with your socks, even the...
Yeah, it does.
So this was actually fun. I saw what's coming up in the month of December. Probably we'll catch you on your Instagram and see when we'll be spotting you in these looks.
Yes.
This is truly fun. Thank you so much for doing
Yes,
this.
likewise.
And we hope to do something super soon again.
Yes, definitely. I'm excited about that too.
Bye-bye.